It's when you can't stay away from something and you just have to have it.
I don't know just how it happened. I let down my guard. Swore I'd never fall in love again, but I fell hard.
Obsession or overusage of any compound, substance, or even any action to an extent where you can't stop it even if you want to.
If you do it one day, I think you do it always.
Addiction is something where you reach the stage that you cannot live without the particular thing.
Addiction is anything that makes you so happy or gives you such a thrill that you just can't stop doing it.
When someone gets attached to something.
Suppose I download a game and I keep on playing it. So that's addiction. Which I do.
Is when you are stuck to something or glued on to something and you do only that and nothing else.
It's when you pick up a book and can't put it down.
It's not just drugs, I mean.
Chancellor Vasari made another provocative statement earlier today in response to the
Meet Anish Palmer. He's a video game addict. On an average, he plays more than 42 hours a week. He got his first console at the age of 6 and his first pair of spectacles a year after. In the virtual world, you could say he's popular, but in the real world, not so much. He has no physical activity whatsoever. Well, he plays FIFA, but that's just not the same. He's one of the 6.35% of Indians that play more than 40 hours a week and are classified as addicted. You think he's addicted? Meet Arjun. Yeah, that's the first thing he does when he gets up. He's addicted to his phone. Recent studies have shown that an average person looks down at a smartphone for about 4 years of his entire life. But at the rate Arjun is going at, he would be looking down at a smartphone for about 8 years of his life, because he uses his phone everywhere. And by everywhere, I mean everywhere. So we've got our gamer and our phone free. But the problem is, they don't know they're addicted.
I've often been asked questions and they think that just because I don't know my general knowledge, there's something wrong with me.
So tell me, what's the population of our country?
Is it 2 billion?
Closer to a billion. Who's the president of our country?
Am I supposed to know this stuff? Is it Pratibha Patil?
That was 4 years ago.
The lack of general knowledge wasn't the only problem, but it was also the subsequent answers he gave to the obvious questions that pointed towards his video game addiction.
Could you tell me the amount of Pokemon in the Kanto region?
Oh, 151. 154 actually if you count the special events.
You're telling me you don't know the population of our country, but you know the population of a Pokemon region? How many friends do you have?
I have a lot of friends. Super Doom 52, Bogasm, and oh, he's my best friend. Liveark 101.
In the real world?
Oh, Does my brother count?
Yes.
1.
Who's the president of a famous video game company?
Kazuo Hirai. I don't know that.
Who's that?
The CEO of Sony. Okay, so I know my video games. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with me. Give me a break.
So who's the president of our country?
I know him. He has an Instagram account, right? I followed him like 2 days back. His name is slipping my mind, but I followed him on Instagram.
What's the population of our country?
I think it is 4 billion. I don't think it's very important to know the president of the country. I mean, like, who actually knows that stuff? Like, president of the country.
How many followers does Kim Kardashian have?
I knew this. 25,300,509.
How many friends do you have?
On Facebook, I have about 500, and on Twitter, I have about 2,000 followers.
In the real world?
In the real world, well, my mom and dad have been quite friendly with me, so you could say maybe three, one in school. Like.
Alright.
I don't think anything is wrong in knowing the number of followers Kim Kardashian has, or how many, or who I follow on Twitter.
Arjun was not convinced, and he would not admit to his addiction.
هلا اجا الزعيم العظيم على دين مدار الشعب يقول اني حاكم كريم
ايوه لك تعرفون من هالشخص يا مدر لك وين الويد ولا لك وين الدخان ولا لك دخن
كالكبيرات هم ركضهم مثل البوت هل يسمعني
Children, today we are going to study a poetry. Arjun, what are you doing?
Nothing, ma'am.
What's happening, Arjun?
Ma'am, nothing, ma'am.
What have you got? Show it to me. Your cell phone in the class?
Ma'am, can you please have it back?
It's confiscated.
Ma'am, no, ma'am, please.
It's confiscated.
I so want one like this. Oh my god, look at this next post. Such tacky clothes.
That makes no sense. Like, why would you wear that? Oh my god, Snapchat. One sec. Yeah. Ew, that's disgusting. Another one. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna send that to like everyone ever. She's like, we're having so much fun now.
Are you on the group WhatsApp? Did you see that funny message?
I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. You know I'm bored? 'Cause there's nothing to do. I'm kinda hungry, but I got no food. My mom said I should go outside, but I don't really wanna go outside. 'Cause it's hot and stuff and there's bugs. And you know what? Shut up, Mom. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. Oh, I'm so bored. Well, now I'm outside and I'm bored as crap. It's hot as balls. I should have just taken a nap. Man, I don't know what to do.
Granted, my phone was taken away for a day, but then when I got it back, I was A-okay. Everything was fine.
Hello? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll come to play.
Yeah, come. Today for sure I'm coming. Yeah, no, I won't be late. I'll come. Okay.
Guys, V3 versus U3, is it fair?
Yeah. Yeah. 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay, dude. 5 minutes. I'll be there. 5 minutes.
Arjun is just using his phone too much these days. Not at all playing. It's really irritating. We even put him on a team.
Never played, dude.
He's just using his phone all the time.
I think after I heard what my friends were saying, I got a little worried about what they had to say about me.
The good news was Arjun had faced the truth, but our gamer was still strong-headed about being just fine.
I always thought I was fine. I mean, I never saw a problem with my love towards video games.
Anish was unwilling to agree that he had developed an addiction. Hence, he was asked to visit a gaming convention to prove his exceptional social behaviors when it came to video games.
Comes into your mind when I say gaming?
Fun.
Excitement.
Money.
Dota 2. So, what do you think keeps people to video games? Why are they so addicting?
For me, it's mostly because it's a very competitive and there are lots of things about it. It's always a thrill.
So, what would you say to mothers who disapprove of their sons playing video games? Mamas, they always.
I don't understand why they don't approve it. I think it's very good for them. It helps you think faster and it helps you. Speed of love.
Hey, I just got back from the gaming convention. Yeah, a lot of gamers. It was mind-blowing. Alright, I'll admit that I never really enjoy my outings as much as I enjoyed this one. But I'm not antisocial and there's nothing wrong with me. And I do play sports. I mean, I play basketball and frankly, I think I'm quite good at it. And you know what? I'm gonna prove it.
Rag City, Rag City. What's that on that beat? Rack City chick, Rack City chick. 10, 20s and them 50s chick. 100 deep, VIP, no guest list. TT Raw, you don't know who you with. Got my other chick, hugging on my other chick. Hugging all night, we ain't sell a bit. Damn too dope, I ain't selling it. But I'm fresher than the peppermint. Go Letterman's last king killing it. Young money, yeah, we getting rich. Got your grandma on my girl, you know what it is. Rack City chick, Rack City chick. Rack City chick, Rack City chick. Rack City chick, Rack City chick. 10, 20s and the 50s chick. Rack City chick, Rack City chick. Rack City chick, Rack City chick. Rack City chick, Rack City chick. 10, 20s and the 50s chick. I'm a motherfucking star. Look at the paint on the car. Too much rim, make the ride too hard. Tell that chick hop out, walk the boulevard. I need my money pronto. Get it in the morning like Alonzo. Rondo, green got cheese like a nacho. If you ain't got no ass, wear a poncho. Head honcho, got my seat back. Staring at me, don't get back. Got my shirt off, the club 2-pack. It's 2-turn going up like gas. Goddamn, pull out my rags. Mike Jackson. Yeah, I'm bad. Rat tat 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 it up in my bag. All the girls love me, you know what it is. Rack City chick, rack city chick, rack city chick, rack city chick.
Alright, maybe, alright, maybe I'm not completely normal.
Now that both of them realized that they're addicted, they reached a consensus with their parents to visit a technology addiction center.
I would define addiction in terms of 4 C's. I think the first C stands for the craving, like if the user has a continuous desire to access technology. Second C stands for control. Like if you are for any purpose related activity, you always have a control that once your purpose gets solved, you like to shift to some other activities. Third C stands for compulsion. Compulsion is like always has a desire that I have to access it, I have to do it. And because of all these first 3, they develop the various consequences also. That stands for the 4th C. The consequences in the forms of maybe academics, like they are not able to pay attention to the academic because of distraction they face because of XYZ technology means, or it could be part of interpersonal.
So the Nexus 5, huh? 2 gigs of RAM, 8 MP camera, quad-core processor. I've got the Nokia Lumia 710. I can pair up with my PS4 and play on the go.
Arjun.
Anish. So why are you here?
My parents apparently think I'm addicted to my cell phone, like seriously.
Oh, tell me about it. My parents think I have video game addiction too.
You don't say, like. Shall we? Yeah, sure.
Both the addicts had a day session with Dr. Manoj Sharma.
Doctor, actually we come today because our parents think that we might have some addictions.
My parents say that you're addicted, and I don't think so.
I use my phone throughout the day, more or less throughout the day, but I just use it like as a means of communication. It's like in the morning, like when I wake up, I check my phone a few times, and in school I use it a little bit, and after I come back home, like I use it the rest of the day. But I just use it as a means of communication, and maybe I can get more information through the phone. But according to my parents, I use it too much and I'm addicted. So
my parents tell me, like, when they ask me something, I don't reply, and I keep saying, huh?
I don't think it's really impacting my lifestyle, so I don't see why I should reduce it per se.
We work on users pattern, like let's say half an hour, 1 hour reading, and then I would access my net and other forms. So
After a day's session, both were asked to follow a pattern of change in their daily lives to overcome their addiction, and were asked to film their progress.
Okay, so my name is Anish and I've been diagnosed with video game addiction. So I just got back from the doctor and he said I have to follow certain restrictions. Say I can't play video games for more than 2 hours. I have to go down to play. I have to basically keep myself busy other than playing video games. And I think that's really easy. I mean, yes, I play video games, but I can stop if I want to. It's no big deal. And yeah, the reason I'm video logging this is because he asked me to track my progress, say like my feelings, emotions, how I'm coping with this therapy. And yeah, Arjun's doing this too. He's a friend I met back at the addiction center. He's addicted to his phone. So yeah, this is day 1.
Hi, my name is Arjun, and I'm doing a video log because according to my doctor, I have mobile phone addiction. But I genuinely don't think that I have this addiction because I know when to stop and when to keep my phone away. And also, I feel that I can use my mobile phone moderately. No, I'm not checking that. Actually, you know what? I'll just switch off my phone right now. As you can see, I'm switching it off. And I will keep my phone off for maybe the next 2 hours and then progressively increase it as the days go by.
Supreme 52, come on man.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, up for game of FIFA?
I don't know, aren't you supposed to be on a restriction?
Oh yeah, I'll do that next week, man.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Are you just scared I'm gonna whoop your ass at FIFA?
Oh, and he's going, and he scored.
Today is too late. How long do we have to wait? Oh no, I think she knows. That's why I can't let go. I feel this burning inside. I'm feeling that no one should know. This could be so good, I can't like wait here till then. No apologies. I never thought you'd be so.
Okay, maybe today wasn't my day. I ended up playing video games pretty much the whole day. And I didn't know what else to do. I was so bored. I was opening the fridge like 10 times a day and knowing there was nothing in there. Well, I'll get it. I'll get it right next time. So this was day 1.
Today is day 5 and so far it's actually been quite easy. I mean, like, I have had a few problems but they're negligible. So let's see how the day goes.
Like, it's not funny. Just look at that.
No,
that's not.
Hey guys.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Oh my god, weren't you supposed to send me that video?
Oh well, actually, according to my parents, I'm addicted to my phone. So I had to visit this center and they told me that I should stop using my phone. So.
Oh, but why would you do that? I mean,
I don't know. I don't think I'm addicted. So I just want to like show my parents that I can't stay without my phone. So.
Isn't it like hard? Like you need a phone.
Yeah, I know. It's just for a little while. It's okay. Yeah. So guys, how are you doing? Like,
hey, I
what's
just
up?
got a Snapchat.
Oh my God.
Wait, one sec. It's a selfie.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like a perfect time to take a selfie.
Guys, did you guys finish the
Okay.
chemistry project? The chemistry project.
Whoa, look at this dress. It's like the prettiest thing ever.
Dude, I'm uploading this. I'll make this my profile.
You know, if you ever have a girlfriend, buy this dress.
okay.
Wait, I'll show you a better one.
Guys, but what about that other math project which I did?
Oh my god, I love this. I love
Oh my god, just look at
the
the
new
status.
episode
Isn't
is
it
out.
hilarious? Don't you think the status is hilarious?
I don't know what happened today, but today wasn't a very good day. It kind of felt like it was only me who couldn't use my phone, whereas everybody else was using their phone. It became like a compulsion on me. I just started seeing things. It felt like I was hallucinating.
These past 10 days have not been very good. I mean, I've been cranky and I haven't been able to concentrate because, I'm constantly thinking about one thing. And it's been pretty long now since I haven't been able to play, and I don't know what's going on in the video gaming world right now, but it's really itching, and let's see if today is any different. How do you play this game?
It's easy, just make words. Video games. Video game. I get double points.
Video games? Why would you think of video games? Look, I'm gonna overwrite that. H. Yeah, that's much better. Video and lame. 2 words. I get double points.
That's not fair.
Why can't I do that?
You can't take out words that I've already played.
Of course I can.
No, you can't.
Stupid game.
Arjun and Anish had progressed quite a bit into their programs. However, things seemed to be changing for the worse rather than the better. As they started experiencing anger problems, withdrawal, and symptoms of depression.
Hey, this is day 17, and I just think this is really stupid. I don't get why I have to stay so long without my phone. I mean, like, everyone gets to use their phone, and it's impossible to stay without your phone. I mean, like, it's not just me. That's how it is for everyone. I never should have done this. Like, seriously, I never should have done this because it's not possible to stay with. I'm just chucking it. That's it. I'm just going to use my phone. There's nothing I can do about this.
Alright. Today's... I don't even know anymore. I've lost track. Anyway, everything's just not been the same. I mean, everything's been bottled up inside me, and I don't know how much more I can take. I mean, literally anything could take me off right now. I'm this close from getting That's it.
I eat my dinner in my bathtub, then I go to sex clubs, watching freaky people getting it on. It doesn't make me nervous, if anything I'm restless. Yeah, I've been around and I've seen it all. I get home, I got the munchies, binge on all my Twinkies, throw up in the tub, then I go to sleep. And I drank up all my money, tasting kinda lonely. You're gone and I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. Ooh, high all the time to keep you off my mind.
I feel like such a failure. From what I thought would be easy from day one has ripped me to shreds on day 23. I couldn't even last a day without minimized usage of my phone. It turns out that people who were my friends actually hate me. And I blame all this on my phone. I just don't know what to do with my life anymore. I've given up.
I shot for the sky, I'm stuck on the ground.
I always wondered why I was the only one with spectacles as a kid. I mean, the other kids didn't have a pair. I sort of saw myself as different, and now I know why. But things haven't changed. I'm still the same, different. I mean, I don't have any friends. I can't play sports for nuts. And I mean, I have to face it. I could have had 1,000 other bad habits, but I'm stuck with the worst. I can't do anything else. I'm freaking incompetent. I guess it's the things that we love the most that destroy us. And I've let mine destroy me.
I have 422 friends, yet I'm lonely. I speak to all of them every day, yet none of them really know me. The problem I have sits in the spaces between looking into their eyes or at a name on a screen. I took a step back and opened my eyes. I looked around and realised that this media we call social is anything but when we open our computers and it's our doors we shut. All this technology we have, it's just an illusion. Community, companionship, a sense of inclusion. Yet when you step away from this device of delusion, you awaken to see a world of confusion. A world where we're slaves to the technology we mastered, where information gets sold by some rich, greedy bastard. A world of self-interest, self-image, self-promotion, where we all share our best bits but leave out the emotion. We're at our most happy with an experience we share, but is it the same if no one is there? Be there for your friends and they'll be there too, but no one will be if a group message will do. We edit and exaggerate, crave adulation. We pretend not to notice the social isolation. We put our words into order until our lives are glistening. We don't even know if anyone is listening. Being alone isn't a problem. Let me just emphasise, if you read a book, paint a picture, or do some exercise, you're being productive and present, not reserved and recluse. You're being awake and attentive and putting your time to good use. So when you're in public and you start to feel alone, put your hands behind your head, step away from the phone. You don't need to stare at your menu or at your contact list. Just talk to one another. Learn to coexist. I can't stand to hear the silence of a busy commuter train where no one wants to talk through the fear of looking insane. We're becoming unsocial. It no longer satisfies to engage with one another and look into someone's eyes. We're surrounded by children who, since they were born, have watched us living like robots and think it's the norm. It's not very likely you'll make world's greatest dad if you can't entertain a child without using an iPad. When I was a child, I'd never be home. Be out with my friends on our bikes, we would roam. I'd wear holes in my trainers and graze up my knees. We'd build our own clubhouse high up in the trees. Now the park's so quiet it gives me a chill. See no children outside and the swings hanging still. There's no skipping, no hopscotch, no church and no steeple. We're a generation of idiots, smartphones and dumb people. So look up from your phone, shut down the display. Take in your surroundings, make the most of today. Just one real connection is all it can take to show you the difference that being there can make. Be there in the moment that she gives you the look that you remember forever as when love overtook. The time she first holds your hand or first kiss your lips. The time you first disagree but still love her to bits. The time you don't have to tell hundreds of what you've just done because you want to share this moment with just this one. The time you'll sell your computer so you can buy a ring for the girl of your dreams who is now the real thing. The time you want to start a family, and the moment when you first hold your little girl and get to fall in love again. The time she keeps you up at night and all you want is rest, and the time you wipe away the tears as your baby flees the nest. The time your baby girl returns with a boy for you to hold, and the time he calls you granddad and makes you feel real old. The time you take in all you've made just by giving life attention, and how you're glad you didn't waste it by looking down at some invention. The time you hold your wife's hand, sit down beside her bed, you tell her that you love her, lay a kiss upon her head. She then whispers to you quietly, as her heart gives a final beat, that she's lucky she got stopped by that lost boy in the street. But none of these times ever happened. You never had any of this. When you're too busy looking down, you don't see the chances you miss. So look up from your phone, shut down those displays. We have a finite existence, a set number of days. Don't waste your life getting caught in the net, as when the end comes, nothing's worse than regret. I am guilty too of being part of this machine, this digital world we are heard but not seen, where we type as we talk and we read as we chat, where we spend hours together without making eye contact. So don't give in to a life where you follow the hype. Give people your love, don't give them your like. Disconnect from the need to be heard and defined. Go out into the world, leave distractions behind. Look up from your phone, shut down that display. Stop watching this video, live life the real way.
Turn it inside out so I can see the part of you that's drifting over me. And when I wake, you're never there. And when I sleep, you're everywhere. You're everywhere. Just tell me how I got this far. Just tell me why you're here and who you are. 'Cause every time I look, you're never there. And every time I sleep, you're always there. 'Cause you're everywhere to me. And when I close my eyes, it's you I see. You're everything I know that makes me believe I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I recognize the way you make me feel. It's hard to think that you might not be real. I sense it now, the water's getting deep. I try to wash the pain away from me, away from me. 'Cause you're everywhere to me. And when I close my eyes, it's you I see. You're everything I know that makes me believe I'm not alone. I'm not alone. When I touch your hand, it's then I understand the beauty that's within. It's now that we begin. You always light my way. I hope there never comes a day. No matter where I go, I always feel you so. 'Cause you're everywhere to me. And when I close my eyes, it's you I see. You're everything I know that makes me believe I'm not alone. 'Cause you're everywhere to me. When I catch my breath, it's you I breathe. You're everything I know that makes me believe I'm not alone. You're in everyone I see. So tell me, do you see me?
No, I done wrong, left your heart torn. Is that what devils do? Took you so long, where only fools go. I shook the angel and young. Now I'm rising from the ground, rising up to you. Filled with all the strength I found, there's nothing I can't do. I need to know now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again? It's unforgivable. A stolen burnt your soul. Is that what demons do? They rule the world to me, destroy everything. They bring down angels like you. Now I'm rising from the ground, rising up to you. With all the strength I found, there's nothing I can't do. I need to
So sorry, I got it random out.
8 gigs of RAM, quad core. Nexus 5, huh?
I'm sorry. I'm so.
2 gigs of RAM, quad core processor, 8 MP camera.
What the fuck? You stop laughing. This was better.
Hello, yeah, hello. Yeah, okay, bye.
So, my name is Anish Janardhan Malik. Okay, now you ask the next question.
Tell me some video game presidents, like famous companies.
I forgot the name. Tell me.
Hideo.
I've often just been.
I don't think anything is wrong by shit. This time.